Hey everybody, how's it going? Back here once again to play some games, and this time it is College Football 27. I've got a code for this. Otherwise, I would not be playing this game because it seems, based on their Steam disclosure, that it is using AI, and they describe it here with some good detail. Let's see, Dynasty and RTG modes. That's Road to Glory. Storyline, content, and hub screen, design, implementation, and tuning, which is, I think this writing here that you see, where it says Coach Mark Carney, all that. Don't know why you would need AI for that. Just write canned stuff. That's what they've always done before. And apparently it's same text here 4 different times on all these screens. There's also the top story stuff here. Where, yeah, I was looking at this. How about this guy's pass deflections as the thing to highlight here, not his interception? That seems a little weird. As well as this one for Player of the Week. Ed Small Stack, 223 receiving yards, and receiving touchdown on the way to Player of the Week. That's not good writing. The AI is writing that. That is interesting. So that's fun. Let's see. They mentioned commentary scripting support, which, from what I've seen, I've mostly played Road to Glory so far. It doesn't sound great. Trophy room support, which I don't have any trophies yet, so maybe they tie some story into it. I don't know what trophy room support. Maybe it's art stuff. I don't know. They don't describe the stuff in any sort of detail. They're creating more realistic play calls made by CBU teams, which is like, I guess, part of their logic stuff for that. That's at least like the most reasonable thing there. What was it? I was gonna see. I've not had a chance to look at the review guide for this, so let me see if I can pull that up. But either way, I'm in a Dynasty here. I set up my own Dynasty just minutes before the stream. I was like, oh yeah, I probably want to play some of that. So I picked, it was like, do I pick a good team? Like, I usually would pick like Ohio State if I'm gonna pick a good team. And I was like, no, that doesn't seem to be the case, what I want to do right now. I picked one of the worst teams in the country, though their record last year was, what was it, 5-7, I think they said. So, it's a fun whole thing. Okay, here's the review guide on this. They made a number of changes on things, like this blueprint thing is new. I've set the recruiting to automatic, and I'm already seeing issues, which is unfortunate. Because, yeah, like, a team like Kent State is not going to get a ton of highly ranked recruits, so what it's gone into initially is a lot of teams that aren't, or a lot of players that aren't interested in, so you can see all these, and you won't see the Kent State logo on any of this. If I go to the prospect list, stuff it recommends, a lot of these people with us at the top. And maybe those people aren't great as far as skills. Like, these are all, I think, 1-star recruits. What are these guys? 2 stars? Like, okay. I've already had one that's kept us out of the top 5, so essentially it's out of the running. Yeah, this guy. So, like, how do I remove him? Obviously, that's on a week basis. I don't. The recruiting stuff tends to be very low and bogged down and kind of boring to a degree. I wonder if they put AI mentions on any of this review stuff. There is a part of this just has lorem ipsum text in it, so that's cool. It'd be funny if that was all of it, but let's see. Yeah, they put it on PC this year, so it's Xbox, PS5, and PC for that, so you can check that out there. But as I mentioned, Steam, the Steam page has AI disclosure on it, so take with that what you will. If you don't want an AI game, don't buy it. That's what I recommend. That's if I didn't get a code to review this, I would not be I would not have bought it, which is a shame because it's one of EA's best franchises in the sports genre. But yeah, there's too much stuff here, too much text to try and scroll through. Most is just control stuff. You can play this with a mouse and keyboard. I would not recommend that. That's just my recommendation. So let's hop into a game here. This is the first game of the season for the Kent State Golden Flashes. So check it out. I'm playing on varsity because one, I'm not looking for a super hard game, and also this team is going to have enough trouble with the top group like South Carolina.
Showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Like, I wonder what the scripting stuff for that even is. For the AI. Alright. Kick it off.
So the Kent State Golden Flashes kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season.
I'd suddenly forgotten which control option I picked for the kicking. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's great. So yeah, my guy, I picked I believe the actual coach for Kent State, who is immediately on the hot seat, so I assume if I don't improve, we'll see. If I get fired, though we're not going to see that on stream, obviously.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And
what the heck happened to my guy there?
The tape in fast motion, like this dude is flying out wide. Like this.
I gotta show that on replay because that looks silly. Yeah, my guy was on the ground for some reason. How do I? There we go. Why was my guy on the ground? Like I accidentally hit to go and then he fell down for some reason. So okay, we got a good little joke thing right there.
Elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't.
I've not had too much in the way of bugs just yet.
This guy is and just how he can score any given play, and they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure.
I had a crash once in Road to Glory when I was essentially trying to skip to the menus at the end to quit out. Just crashed.
Here's third and short. Keeps it himself. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh, jeez.
Turning it on.
Oh, it was like crossed a little weird. Okay.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. Here comes the heat.
There we go.
And down he goes.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Yeah, like that.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers.
Boom.
Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Bells and whistles have
Let's
got
go
to be
for
going off in
this.
quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long. So
Tend to
you
prefer
know
man-to-man
you're expecting pressure. You gotta know where
on
your hot
defense
routes
stuff
are.
here,
You gotta
but
be
we'll
able
see.
to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack.
Oh,
or
what?
worse, turn the football over.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Explode. They got a first down
They
like
just
you
want to give
needed
this
to.
guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight
Yeah,
it.
physics can get
Especially
weird
on
at
those downs
times.
that
I've
matter the
had
most. If something's not open quick
one of the
underneath,
practice mini games you
find
do
him,
in
he'll make those
Road to
contested
Glory.
catches.
Guy is sweeping across and he gets
Moving
caught
the
on
ground,
it.
now back to
An
work.
offensive lineman.
Running the red zone. It's Clark. Finding some room. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What?
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine.
What is it? They've definitely improved the high school stuff in Road to Glory,
Gets it out to the
which is
20,
good
about
because
5 yards short of
you know in
where
high
you'd be if you'd
school
just taken a knee
you
in
essentially
the end
pick
zone.
moments,
The Golden
which are like
Flash is up
drives
and
that you'll
takes the field
do
for the first time in this
based
game.
on
And David, their quarterback
different
hasn't
goals you
always
have.
blown you away statistically, but he
And
is
I
a
had,
guy that the coaches
um,
trust.
Yeah, and he'll show
in
you some
the
flashes
last year's
of why
game,
you should
they
trust him,
felt
Reese.
very
Here's the thing.
poor for
This
that.
is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game.
And I would
That's
say
not where
like
he's at
sometimes
right now
just
in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that
either
needs the others,
things they
that
told you to
gotta help him
do
out, they
didn't
gotta
work,
play on schedule,
or
not make those mistakes, and
they were
guys
just
really play well around it.
not
Yeah, David, the one
interesting
thing quarterbacks
options.
don't want to be referred to as is
Uh,
a game manager.
interesting
but
goals.
That's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the
We'll see.
football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense.
There
If
we
they
go.
do that in this game, he's good enough to get this.
Here they've worked a lot more. The weird thing I had is I was going to complete one of them, and I was working on the last one.
On 3rd down here. Looking to throw for it. It's on
Oh.
target and complete.
And it took me out of the game,
Make it to the first down
which is like,
marker.
what's the
He's a
point
yard
of
short.
doing that kind of stuff if you can't
They just have such
let me
great
actually
awareness.
play?
They're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hauls it in at the 25.
There we go. That was
They'll
pretty
put
good.
that return to a stop at the 33,
Let's hope we
but
can
the
get a
offense set up in
better
pretty good field position.
drive here.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
I should be struggling
Already a
because
solid
this is...
start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Jeez, what
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice
scared
game
him out
up
of
front.
bounds?
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this.
Oh, that
game.
should be
These
a
players
fumble.
Are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big
Had
win
one,
today.
And you hear
uh,
it all off season, and you
I think
see
last
it
year I had
every year.
one.
The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Ooh, knocked it out.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge
That was
gain
good.
if he could have held
Good
on.
defense here.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a
Just let it get
booming
out of here.
punt. My goodness.
It's maybe not what you want to do with them, but
Guys, let's
hey.
see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
Yeah, so
They went 3 and out
This is a
on their
stadium that's
first
gonna
possession
do
now to see if
a
they
lot.
Can be more productive this time around. Breaks into the open.
Ooh.
Just what they were looking for to get
There we go.
this
Good
rolling.
drive,
They're
good
out to the
run.
35.
Man, coaches talked about they
Let's try
want to
another
get this
run.
running back involved early and often and create
Passing, I
some
think, is gonna be a real
momentum.
tough
And
thing.
This is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
You love to see this on offense.
Try
Early
this.
in drives, getting that kind of yardage
We
keeps
get our
you ahead of the chains.
tight end going off to the
They
right.
can really be
Maybe our
aggressive
running
after
back.
that last play. It's 2nd and 3. snagged in the middle. It's King. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Able to pick his way
Who,
forward
the
for a
quarterback?
decent game before the defense gets him down.
Sure, he's fine, but he's the quarterback at Kent State. It's not
Play at 2nd and 6.
like anybody you're expecting a lot out of. All right.
Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot.
There we
And
go.
they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The
If we can get on the board here by the end of the quarter.
With the
Oh,
drop,
jeez.
it's King. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about
There are a
Kent
bunch of
State. One
options
the big
for
storylines
Dynasty and
coming
all
into
that.
This year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
Or like
Offseason, this
play
coach has
calling,
said the
cool
right things.
downs,
I'm
and all
not
this
worried
kind of
about
stuff
it.
that you
I'm
can
focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But
get
David,
done
let's
if you
be real.
want.
He's got to win.
All right, I think
There's
there we
an
go.
expectation at
This one here.
to win.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't start fast this
They're
year,
going nuts enough that it's
hockey's
showing me the
gonna
wrong
get
play.
No,
There we
and
go.
then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
We get Harris here
And
on the
Golden
right, on the left,
Flashes go
on the
back
right.
to
Yeah,
work after moving the chains through the air.
yeah, I
That
figured that.
incomplete pass caused by
Took
the
too long to
big
get it
hit
out.
on first down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King.
Got a couple
He's
yards.
wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and 8.
Get King off to the side.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, come on.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it.
Well, we'll get a field goal.
Heading in the opposite
That's not
directions
looking too
now
bad.
as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Big as that first year. Not great.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, that one
That
will
went
leave a
bad.
mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and
Oh,
force something
come
into
on.
a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something.
Yeah, that
out of
got
nothing.
me. Yeah, this is the first like normal game stuff I've done. Got a code essentially about a day and a half ago.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards.
All right, let's see.
It's a 1st and 10. Defense
come
didn't
on.
maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
They definitely have an itchy trigger finger on this stuff, so
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Sellers. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Just making a
Well,
huge
that's
play,
not
and
good.
he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw it from the red zone. Shakes off the defender.
oh my god.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat
Let's
to
get some
make a stop
blitzing
here.
going on here.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Sellers.
There we go.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
All right, good. Forced him to a field goal.
It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one splits the uprights.
All right, we're doing pretty well,
Will extend their lead
all
even
things
further.
considered.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, let's try and get
after
some
return.
running in here.
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a grab over the middle. He moves the chains
First
and they'll
down,
mark
first
the ball at
down.
the 33.
Get some
When you're gonna
passing
complete
going
these
here.
in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws
too much
it on
there.
time. Accurate throw.
This
nice
guy
play
isn't
check.
as good as probably even the guy
Yeah,
having
you
the
can
road
tell
to
the timing
glory.
wasn't great, and quarterback receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Catch in the middle, it's Clark. They get him down at
Really
the
nice
49,
play there.
but not before he picks up 15. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. 7-yard
good
pickup on that one.
run
It's now
here.
2nd
Good
and
run.
3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, what?
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive.
Wide open and missing
They'll
that.
try to get the first through the air. Got the back over the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
Let's get a counter run
The
here.
golden flashes after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
Ooh,
Makes the tackle right at the
Little faster guy
21-yard
here.
line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. And the golden flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
there we
Got
go.
his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The golden flashes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's King. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Let's try this here.
1st down and goal, I bet you
It's
the
our tight
percentages
end.
are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Oh, what?
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense.
All right, let's
If
try
I'm on
this.
offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my
Give it to
mismatches,
King.
who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh,
The
okay.
offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open.
What I was saying.
Got to create some separation, or what do? How do I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that
At
can
least
go
we
up
get
and dunk on
points.
somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
Ooh, there we go.
Bringing it back. And the return will be knocked down.
Good stuff. Oh boy.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. And
Yeah,
to
Kent
settle for the
State's,
chip shot field goal
you know, one of the
last time,
worst
Jesse, they'd love
was-
for this
there
one
we
to
go.
pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they
yeah,
got
one of the
down to
worst
goal line,
schools
so
in
they
the
just need to
country.
be a
Them in
little bit
Akron,
more crisp here, dude.
as far as like
Listen, I
local
think the first
schools.
part was the most important part. You got to put the drive
Definitely got
together
their
first to get down there.
work cut
Now,
out for.
when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
3rd and 6.
Third and 6 yards
See
to
if we
go.
can stop them here. They've changed some of the pre-play stuff, which is tripping me up.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down.
Ooh!
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And
Oh,
they'll get him
jeez.
down after a solid return.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football
Get
away.
slants
Not
in
only
here.
are you
That'll be
getting
a
it picked off, but he's
an easy
returning
one.
now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. Put 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you
There we
get
go, tie game.
opportunities like
Great.
that, they are
South
golden
Carolina,
chances to put
Kent State
touchdowns
doing
on
well.
the board. The offense took care of business.
Game we have no business really
good.
being in. If this is their actual first game of the year, they will definitely not win.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
But hey,
line.
maybe things will
They've
change.
got a little
I don't
time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. Makes the catch and he's free. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, that's a fairly recent thing that they adopted the NFL's 2-minute break thing.
The run inside. It's McAllister.
Ah, there we
They
go.
didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And that's
Dropped
gonna
it.
fall to the
Great.
ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the
Guys,
defender
I'm trying to see like
taking
what
the
the
hit, forcing the incompletion?
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. On the move, he fires.
Oh, they got it.
Grab with one hand.
And man, you love to see that from this offense.
Like, we can afford to lose this game.
Putting a drive together.
It'll be against the lesser teams that are
nice job
conference
putting
teams.
A little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And he avoids hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that's
Yeah, they definitely got some physics stuff going on here.
Trying to throw the football
But the way those
downfield,
tackles
nothing
are
there,
looking
so
pretty
instead of
decent,
throwing
though
it
we're not
away,
getting
getting
called
the
for
incomplete. Just get what you can get and make
flags
the
that I
set
think you
down
would
a little bit.
get.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
For tackling a quarterback that's
Here's
sliding.
Sellers to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in
How
prime
weirdly
position
quick
for a
that
score.
animation was.
Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Sends it back in motion. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down.
Okay.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped
I guess we'll try for some bigger passes.
They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, what?
Intercepted,
What?
and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, The defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Oh, so much for
I think you love
potentially
starting the
winning
year
that
off with
game.
some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. That one will be in.
What was that?
We are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He lets it fly.
What? The wide receiver just doing nothing.
Just a short
That is
return,
ridiculous.
That would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. One more play before the teams head to the locker room.
This will get the ball back, I guess.
Running inside, it's Clark. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around
I'll just see what the halftime stuff looks like.
So much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1. We get things going.
Wait,
with the
what?
State Cardinals,
What?
taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State
What?
Buckeyes.
There's no
And it's
reality where
Ball
this would
State
happen.
With one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
What?
Here now, some other
Oregon
games you may have
loses?
interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions
The
about
top
the
2
state of
teams
things
lose?
right now.
And Boise State might be good, I don't know.
Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000.
Yeah, it never
cuts
tells you.
today.
You just hold
They are
down X on
consistently
the
gaining chunks
PlayStation
of
controller
yardage,
to skip
and it's reflected there on the
through
scoreboard.
things.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Golden
Let's try and
Flashes
run.
offense ready to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep
What
going
is this guy
back
talking
to the well,
about?
David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard.
And yeah,
that they
this
have had
quarterback is
success,
not
and
a
so
well-rated quarterback. I can look and see. See if I can find his. Yeah, 75 overall versus an 86 overall.
You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
There we go.
And that's incomplete.
What?
A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Sellers on the play action. Oh, they're after him. On the move and looking deep.
What?
He's got it way down the field. Nothing but green grass down the middle.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half.
Down by
you
3
drive it down the
touchdowns
field,
now.
and
This
you
level.
scored. This offense has been dialed
Go
in
some places.
right from the get-go. It's
I have
been
the
very
music
impressive.
off, at least where I would potentially play licensed music.
Didn't find any crease
We'll
in that
probably still
kickoff
get dings
coverage, and he'll
because
be stopped at the 17.
their band
The offense
covers
out on the field
of
to go back to work.
pop music and whatnot. They'll probably hit
First play of the drive wants to
content
throw.
ID stuff.
Got a man. It's Clark. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an
There we go.
explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And you've really
Like
seen the
this.
evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they
There
can
we
make
go.
plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
The Golden Flashes will have it first and 10.
Soon get to Harris over here.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle.
Yeah, and the fun
but
thing is
not
when you
before
start
they get
like,
to
with
the
a team like
12 and
this,
set up in the
everybody,
red zone.
there's a bunch of players listed as like, oh, threatening to leave.
Taking it inside the 20. Fires quickly. That
All right, that's good.
completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the
Oh,
end zone.
what?
And here's the third interception of the night.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of
Gonna have
10
to
yards
eat it
on that one.
for this
And
game.
they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Gain of right at 7 yards, second and 3 coming. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside.
There we
It's
go.
McAllister. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Lining up, trying to convert this.
I don't like
third
my
short
guys
from the
sitting over
40.
there that's supposed to be blitzing.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Gonna run it. It's McAllister. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first.
Like
An
what's-
array of possibilities here.
Global coverage.
On third down, here's Auguste. Maybe a crease.
What?
Powers through. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
We need to get a score here, just for morale's sake.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to
Ooh,
finish
big hit.
drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental
They
mistakes.
just start
Yeah, and I
celebrating
don't
every
think you
first
be
down.
conservative or play it safe. You can trust
we
your
aren't,
guy. I think you put the ball
very
right
bad
back in
team.
his hands and let him do his thing.
Got it in the middle.
Get out of the way,
it's
ref.
King. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Oh,
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Third quarter opening week of the
move over to
season,
Road to
and they're
Glory after
facing
this and
second
kind of show
10.
off some of the stuff they got there.
Back to pass.
There we go.
That's
Great.
caught. It's Banks. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and goal. Going to
Oh,
the run,
it's-
it's Kane. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's
Let's
stopped
try a
immediately.
slant here.
Defense
Go for
rolls
Clark.
up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants it all.
Oh,
It falls incomplete. He was trying
that probably
to
should
find
have
his man for
been
6.
picked off, but
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line.
yeah, there we go. Barely.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yep, definitely need
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got
Still got time.
Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
All right, we
First
still
play of
got
the drive comes from the 22.
2 minutes in this quarter.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Motion from the wide receiver. They go play action with Sellers. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett.
Oh,
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll give it to Auguste. They
Yeah,
make the
there we
stop
go.
at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the
Uh-oh.
run team. And after
the
that
lineman's
run,
down.
there is a player still down on the field. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So
Yeah,
here
let's
comes
go
Kent State's
for-
offense ready to get this drive underway. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's
Oh,
King.
what?
They knock him down after a
Oh,
gain
that guy
of 3
just
to the 23.
zipped across the
As they
field.
get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man.
Ooh, got it.
A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that.
Oh yeah, we got momentum. Through to Shields. Okay, 294 passing yards. Doing okay, except for the interceptions.
One more
Obviously,
quarter to play.
that's
They
led
might
to a
be
lot of points
unlikely,
for
but
them.
hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Let's. I was like, oh, comebacks happen.
Final stands of the game.
Maybe not
We'll
here.
Start with a 1st down. They'll run play
Throw it to
action.
Mulder there.
He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right.
Yep,
For
of course.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Saw that coming a mile
Never let
away.
him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could
I don't
have
think we're
squeezed
ever
it.
going to come back, but that one certainly.
Sellers. Finds his man. It's Bennett. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here.
What's that text up in the top left? I don't.
As they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this
Oh,
offense
really?
with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Oh, got them to false start. Okay.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. And he got smacked just
Grab
as
it.
he released the
Act like
pass.
it's a fumble.
Incomplete.
Even if it's
Here
not.
comes the offense on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a third and long. Here's Auguste one more time. He's brought down, but there's a
All right,
flag
good.
on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
What? I don't know what this coach chat thing is.
The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's showing
lose
this
yards
like,
on that one.
hey, there's something that needs to be done.
They've got to
Maybe
come
reset
up
the
with a
starters.
big
I
play
don't know.
on this third and long. Quick release on the RPO. Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the
better
field.
game
And this
for
kind of win week one sends a
game 2.
statement and reverberates all across college football.
Oh yeah, this result reverberates all across college football. Yep.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That didn't go well.
Big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Fires to the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Handoff for Auguste. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Missed his
There we
receiver
go.
there. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused
I don't know what
the
to satisfy
quarterback
that,
on
like,
3rd down. Really nice job getting back
error
into
looking
that zone
icon.
and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting...
There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under.
I'd like those guys to let go of the ball when they're getting sacked like that.
With a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to
What was
the
that?
wideout. And it's another interception.
Michael was the tight end. Why did he throw over there?
They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got him at the 15-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. QB draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, at least Sellers in there.
So now it's second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Sellers. And they swarm him under. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Sellers from the gun on third down.
There
Can't
we
make
go.
the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
I'd like
They
to
just
score.
tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do
We'll see where
not
that
give up big
goes.
plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the delay, it's King. He's stopped dead in his tracks again.
Oh,
no
man.
running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. That's caught. It's Banks.
First down,
Couldn't
great.
find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
Just not go deep. No real
They'll
reason to
snap it
do
from
that.
the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's second and 4. Makes a catch. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss.
2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not great. Not a great day.
The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Working
Ooh,
on the
got
right.
it.
Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Golden Flashes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, that's the thing that's
Man,
real
is that
annoying.
just indictment of the day. Your
All time
quarterback
out.
getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered.
Because they never let go of the
haven't found any
pass
kind of
before
good
they
rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and
are
makes you
getting
want to
sacked.
believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Golden Flashes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first.
There we go.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift.
Why do the Heisman?
Touchdown.
I don't know that I hit
Nice
anything
touchdown,
specific,
continuing to
but
fight,
hey.
continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the
Cut us
football
down to
game. It
halfway.
would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And right down the middle.
Oh,
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee and they'll start this new
There we go.
season with a victory.
I'll have to skip out of this. Oh, I think it's gonna crash. I think it's crashed. Oh, managed to get it to crash. That's great. Undo all that game, so I'll have to play it on my own. Never happened. Apologies to you guys. Oh, we lost a bunch of frames. Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry about that. I wonder when that happened. Well, all the more reason to go into Road to Glory.
It's in the game.
Because yeah, that is the other place they've done a bunch of improvements to it. And we'll be able to get a couple of games in. As the main screen here, I got a bunch of options, stuff here for a bunch of things. So. Coach mode seems to be one of the new things, I think. Essentially, you're just making coach stuff going on, dealing with all that, as well as, you know, options to adjustments to a lot of things here. So, you get a lot of that stuff. We'll jump into Road to Glory, where I am. Went through high school, got to a 5-star recruiting, though they sometimes call me a 4-star recruit. I just got to the second season at Georgia. First season, we went 7-5, 8-5, I think, after the bowl game, and Kirby Smart got fired. Now we have a new coach. Definitely a realistic thing that would happen. We're playing Florida State. Let's see how we do. If we do better than before. That other game that technically didn't happen. That's the second time we've had that crash. And this is what they do for your intro and Road to Glory. You get, like, the band and all this. I don't know if this is accurate to the way Georgia stuff starts. Hopefully is the case. But my guy is 6'7", but because of the way this is all set up, he looks as tall as everybody else. I think 6'7", 250 quarterback with yeah, the playbook thing there, that's always open for some reason. I picked a bunch of different options because it... Hey, look at that. Yeah, and then you get to hear where the coach yells, and then everybody's bunched together. Doesn't...
The Seminoles headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
So it didn't give me the option to skip this, so now I have to watch this.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at
So
the
if you finish your
19.
drive on whatever side of the
Momentarily as there is an injured bulldog on the play.
side you're on,
That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline.
all right, let's see. Okay.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's
Oh, cool, you
incomplete.
dropped
If
it.
you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, running backs real good in the previous game. They both, I think, got 200 yards.
Getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
Caught, and he's got room. He's
Almost
close
got
to
there.
first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this offense is very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big...
I have to do this or else I have to watch the punt. Alright, we're going to try again. Oh, Florida State scored. I don't know.
Looking for a crease. It's Temple.
There we go.
There's
Big
a
run.
crease.
First down.
Across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Bulldogs come to the line after the...
I think I have a challenge. From the coach. I don't know if there's any way to find it anywhere here. Seems like they got a list of all the celebrations. So when you get to those, you can hold down any of the shoulder buttons. Seemingly any combination to get any of these things going. Okay.
action and
Yeah, I
going
don't think
back
it
to
was
work.
listed anywhere.
The run inside. It's
Wide
Temple.
open.
Made a defender miss. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Didn't get
Georgia
throw
coming
throw.
out with a fresh set of
That's what his
downs.
name is.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end.
What?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Oh boy. I think one of the things I was asked to do or not to do is
Here
not
comes the
throw an
Bulldog
interception.
offense out to start the drive.
So
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't.
there we go.
Breaks into the open. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoop
Okay.
and score. Touchdown, Bulldog.
This coaching staff
Okay.
is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season?
I'm gonna save that. That was a funny play to see. Okay.
Guys have.
Apologies
Scored
for
in
that.
the first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't
Jalen
have
Taylor
any
picks up the
answers for this
fumble
guy.
and runs it in.
And it looks as if they've buzzed
Definitely
down.
not the way-
Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Oh, that we were down? I don't know. I don't think anything was down. And
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got
So it wasn't a fumble?
This time he wants to throw. Incomplete. They fought
if my
for
wide
it, but he
receivers
just
can catch
scored it
any
harmlessly
pass.
to the ground.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts. Those
French
big dudes,
Jr.,
so
Billiot,
nice job sticking up in the
both
air, and it
row
just
Taylor
sticks
and
to
Temple.
it, makes the nice spectacular grab.
Looking to the big tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag
Oh,
flies, and I think
defensive
this is
pass
going to be
interference.
pass interference.
And the
Taking
defender
that.
just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive
What?
going.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they've put a nice...
I don't.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on.
They missed the field goal. Or is this? This is stuff that is really stupid about for simulation.
Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Oh boy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there.
I know I'm making some bad throws, but these guys are just literally dropping everything.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Wasn't he?
Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it.
He's throwing at the wide receiver, the tight end going across. Down by 3 touchdowns.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Slings it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen.
Not happy at all.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the rush will get
Like I just moving like molasses there would not do anything.
Back-to-back games, this guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Throws to the tight end. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Nice
Oh my God.
Return, but more important, they got the takeaway.
Literally had no problems in the last game.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
There's a throw at least.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Much like last year's game, you got the wear and tear stuff.
Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here comes the heat. He lets one fly deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive.
I have to sit here and watch this stupid
Looking
play.
to pass. It's Barry.
None of the wide receivers fight for
On the
anything.
run, fires downfield. Got a man. It's Jenkins. They make the stop.
Oh, they put me back in.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for it all. Holds it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Not the most productive.
Luckily, I have a save, so I'm gonna play this for legit.
1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. It's caught downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He goes right back to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, what?
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Playing like
Great job by the quarterback bouncing
this much
back. Just got
garbage.
sacked the previous play. And now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down,
Let's
but
make
now
a
you're set
field
up
goal.
3rd and short.
Okay, or
This
don't.
all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down.
Finally.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. He'll set up to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
There we go.
And it's a touchdown, but
What?
hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Okay.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O.
Wait, what? Why did I get the touchdown?
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Apparently I'm being benched for scoring a touchdown? I just break this game? We get one of these big guys over here.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking for a big play. And he's thrown.
Why are these guys like the greatest
interception.
catchers of all time?
Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit.
They're like the
there for
greatest.
the second
These
down.
guys played baseball all the damn
to find a way
time.
to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys.
Got a little grass.
There we go.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Taylor. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the
Can't
wideout.
move.
Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down, but
My guy's literally unable to
way to
move.
come up with the interception.
Oh my god, this is
Dropping
this is
back, it's
ridiculous.
Berry. Fires downfield. What a job to lay out and make. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, you can
Oh,
see
no.
the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether
Not
it's
happy
single
at all
coverage,
right now.
double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this is
Okay,
going to be
great.
incomplete on third.
Not gonna do anything.
Great place to start for this offense.
Let's see if I can crash it again.
Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Still looking for a man. And
I don't know what.
down by the
There's
defense to stop
weird
the scoring
control stuff going
opportunity.
on right now.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
The coach keeps saying I'm benched after every puts me back in. Like, has the other guy played at all? No. Just benching me for...
Off-play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down. But
It's
second
like
down is
benched.
coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much.
Benched.
They get him at the 15. As they
I
get
don't know
set to
what's going
snap
on
it,
here.
Just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play.
Look at the 3rd quarter. I might just end this because it's...
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake.
What's
Can't
that?
make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed time.
Just watch my guy. I am trying to do things. Here, what? There we go. Like 0, and I can't move, and then I could not throw until that point.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game
feel like
plan
this-
all week long.
this is
You're watching
broken.
it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on. This offense has it with really good field position. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. And he is brought down, but...
I don't know what's going on anymore. I think I've broken this game.
To the air on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Nobody will catch a pass.
Second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Let's just run.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. It's on target and complete. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Here's a little room there. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to...
Quarterback
Could
can't
not
pull
move.
the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but
I'm finally playing like I was supposed to be playing all game.
The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This has been a frustrating day.
Play changes.
They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something.
Literally hitting it. He would not throw.
He goes at the 9.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick
Oh,
earlier.
I'm so
Now getting to
heated.
the
I
backfield,
cannot.
getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get
Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
nice throw, nice.
They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be acting like they're embarrassed.
Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It'll probably be the
I think
angriest
this
I've
quarterback
ever
now at
been
this
in a
point is
video.
looking over to the sideline saying,
I'll be
hey,
here on
can
the
we just
YouTube.
not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Plucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just
You
how
guys
daring
acting
they'll
like they
be on
can't
4th
play.
down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Hot routes. R1 slant.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Dogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Oh my god, he went.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
I was like, he went up and got a catch.
If he could have held on.
He decided he didn't want to
Back
do
up
that.
Now here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise.
Yeah, we did it. Only losing by 20. I don't know how that happened.
Caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something
I was
to
hoping I
prove
could
today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it.
get it to
and
crash or something. I'm not gonna save this though. Also, this is funny here. If you see that Trap Queen, I believe this is a marching band cover of the Fetty Wap song, and he's not super pleased. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, they start doing your draft round protection. Your brand is taking a small hit. They have a lot more of these things that pop up. Yeah, it's just a dance. Did not play like that the first game. Against Purdue, I think it was. He's not gonna bench me. I'd like to dare him to try. I just want to let you know the entire coaching staff's been really pleased with you lately. Yeah, sure. Forgot the last game ever happened. Yeah, I'll study a lot. So yeah, you got your weekly agenda stuff, much like last year, though they have things drop down as you go. Like this I'm pretty high on. I need to do this, actually. Yeah. Heal up. But like condition, your health will go down as you play, leadership will go down. This won't? Yes, I think so. Yeah, we've been playing FCS East, so doing the practice thing here, which is a little mini game. Unlike last year, where you got to pick the ones you wanted to do, they automatically pick something.
Ready. Black 18.
Okay, this is the projectile one.
Where did he go?
We're gonna dodge these and throw and hit those targets. If I hit the bullseye, it'll do that. There we go. Backwards. Boom. What? Get back in. I'm literally not doing. Ah. That kills your multiplier. I did okay. Again, we're not going to get benched. We're fairly high up compared to the other quarterback. Yeah, we leveled up. Level up doesn't really do anything. At least, let me see. Yeah, we're still QB1. QB2 is all the way down here. This guy that started last year. Let's just hop in and play this, and then I'll let you go. Boy, that last game was a bummer. Completely stupefying. I don't know. I don't understand how that all went that way, but I'm gonna skip past all this.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Complete.
Oh, they're catching the ball this time.
Knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Amazing.
Short from the 44, and
Happy for them.
they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. The throw to the outside is complete.
First down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a
So
first
much
down.
better than the last game we
This
so
Georgia
far.
offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's Temple.
Boom.
Out and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5.
Yeah, let's do another counter run.
On second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover.
I don't know what the
Pick up
snap
that
count
first
on
down.
2 thing means.
Hands it off on
They've
the
not
counter.
ever
He's
explained
brought
that.
down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
See if they can make a field goal. All right, great. We got it this time. Last time, guy missed it. Threw off our entire vibes.
Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Temple.
There we go.
Maybe some room here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Time to take a shot.
Ooh, got it.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big
I really
plays.
don't like when
Now
all
they're
the
set up in the red
plays
zone.
are like RPOs.
They'll dial up the run on
Okay.
first and goal. And he
I just don't like
charges
RPO
across the
in this
line.
game. It's never worked. It doesn't work for me.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Takes the handoff. It's Temple. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays
Let's
in the passing
see.
game, but you
Okay.
got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the
What?
first down.
What is he
That's
talking
an
about? That
strike right there. Giving
had
me
nothing
some
to do.
Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. Sweet cut there.
Okay, I was
He's
hoping
gonna come up about 5 yards
might bust
short of
a
the line to
longer
gain.
run there. Over field goal. Got it. Okay.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in
There
the
we
middle.
go.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah.
Gobbled up a ton of yards.
Now we're looking a little
to
more
open this
confident,
drive,
which is
and now
pretty
in
good.
business near midfield at the 49. They'll run the counter. Makes it past the
And
mark.
there we go. Great.
Could be
Great
an alley.
first down run.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to bull his way in. Crisp execution in the
All right,
passing
good.
game. They've got it down to the 3. some work to do here on
Going
third
for
and goal
Temple
from
here, I
the
think, will be
3.
the play.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run play action.
Couldn't move
He's
there.
got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the
Oh
run.
no.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a...
Touchdown,
What are they
Bulldogs!
talking the best run
Offense
defense?
cashing it in on that
It's
drive.
literally a garbage team that
These
they
guys
throw
are
in
really
here.
hitting.
Represent like the FCS.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This offense is
I
really
think if we
been
were at-
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Long way to go for this offense. First and 10 from their own 12. Makes a
Boom,
pass
big
to
run.
Parker. Now they've got even more
Great,
breathing
great.
room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another
Ooh.
first.
Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get
I love the way they
you going.
interrupt
They have a first
themselves
down
with
at
all
the
this.
43.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job.
Looking for a deep man.
What?
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play.
That's
to
number
come up
10. You didn't have to say that.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Got a wide open receiver. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up first and 10 at the 19. Lets it fly.
Oh, come
He was
on.
open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
There we
Holds
go.
it in, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game
I
because
just love
they've
this
got
dumb
a lot of speed and
depth
they've got
thing. I
home run
forget
hit.
what exactly it is. Oh, they bench? No. Okay. I was like, oh, they
Let's
bench
see
me
if they
already?
can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it fly.
Yeah, there we go.
Brings
Go,
it
go, go,
down on
go.
the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. We're at the 2-minute timeout.
2 minute.
They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And
Oh,
that
come on.
incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Complete downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second
Greatest
and goal.
run defense in college football history.
Looking to fire.
Oh,
Not quite
jeez.
in rhythm there. Incomplete.
You've got great field position situation here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Oh
And it's
my
incomplete
God.
despite some serious arm strength shown there. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air.
There we go.
Bulldogs! What a catch in the end zone for 6.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did.
I'll go to my coach. Play against the worst team that's ever existed. Oh, they benched me already. Hey, stop taking my points.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just
Which this game doesn't count, but whatever. But yeah, thank you all. That is College Football 27. With the AI stuff in it, I wouldn't recommend this game personally. Have to see how the review comes out. Hoping to get it for launch day on the 9th, but basically if you got in on the whatever the College Plus thing, whatever that is, I don't know. I don't know what this screen's really trying to do to me. Alright. So yeah, you can check that out if you want. The deluxe edition, I think they had a weird whole pre-order thing. I'd have to look it up. Honestly, because yeah, if you got in on their MVP Plus bundle, whatever that was, you would get both games 7 days early, or if you go through that stuff, the pre-purchase early access seems to start on the 6th, 3 days ahead. There was the MVP bundle that gets you. This one also says 3 days advanced access. So there's their other thing that they had where it was, I don't know. Not EA Play, it was some other thing they were doing. They got you the early stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's not described here. Maybe it's under news. All the news is a very like. Why did it? It's saying there's no news, and I'm like, what? Let's see. Yeah, you can preload. I'm trying to look at what else. Yeah, all this isn't really anything interesting here. Yeah, it's like basically at the end of their whole thing, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was on this reveal trailer, I think. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, Mascot Mashup is back. Something you can check out. Just play with the mascots. Yeah, these things aren't really explained. Yeah, the MVP Plus membership. What got you the 7 days early. That ended on July 2nd, I think, yesterday. And of course, I didn't spend any money on that, so yeah. Personally, I would not buy this game just out of the AI stuff. I don't want games with AI in it, and this stuff, the way that they seem to be claiming they're using it here, sounds really dumb in terms of like generating text for like the story stuff, little story written bits in that, and Road to Glory and Dynasty, and that's for just write generic stuff that'll retrofit all that stuff, all the outcomes, potential outcomes pretty well. Otherwise, everything else, yeah, it's not an interesting use of it. The one they have here that is the most like potentially legit thing is creating more realistic play calls made by CPU teams, which would be just more machine learning type stuff. Yeah, they mentioned the trophy room, which is I'm not looking. I think it's hidden under here under more. They say it's used in this. Okay, maybe this text, this history text, or something. I don't know. And I'd love to see like what's Bastion the Ibis. This is the mascot for Miami because the Ibis was chosen as the mascot for Miami, comma, because of the bravery they would show ahead of a hurricane and when danger is present. That's poorly written. Inducted in the Mascot Hall of Fame. What? Bruce Buckeye, comma, the mascot of the Ohio State University. Made his first appearance in 1965 as a giant paper mache nut representing the state of Ohio. Came from a contest in the same year after a campus-wide in the Buckeye contest. Was the 2026 UCA national champion for mascots. Was officially inducted to the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2007. Okay, Duke Dog. Wait, Duke's mascot. Okay, so that's not the name for Duke's mascot. They're the Blue Devils. That's not what that would be. Okay. Hairy Dog. I didn't know that was the name of that guy. Okay. Yeah, made his first official appearance at the 1981 Sugar Bowl as the Bulldogs secured the 1980 national championship. Another dog mascot named Fluffy. Now I'm interested in like double checking that these are real, all the real stats and all that. I could see them absolutely generating all this text. Some being wrong. Some it's poorly written. Unnecessary commas and that kind of stuff here. I would like to attribute that to poorly written human, but why would you at the end of the first sentence where it says as a symbol of the university, why would the university be capitalized here? It doesn't really need to be the case. Yeah, I think they used it for some of the writing here instead of writing it themselves. Not like the text you would write for the Luke Rosa trophy would need to be different from year to year. But yeah, that's college football. AI stuff really sucks. I've enjoyed these games. They're buggy and all that and rough around the edges. This one seems a little less rough around the edges, but we'll see. I'll see. I'll hopefully have a review by the 9th, which I think is next Thursday. Maybe next Friday. I'm not sure. I lost track of what days are what. I think it'd be Thursdays. The second was Thursday, so oh well. But thank you all. Have a good one. See you next week.